I grew up in New Jersey, part of a very dysfunctional family. Both parents were alcoholic, and we did not know that my mother was bipolar, but her behavior was definitely bipolar. She was very high and very low. I had no idea what I would find when I came home from school. She was either ranting like a lunatic or she was down and out. And nobody really acknowledged it. And we all said she was like a train that got off the track, and we would all put her back on the track, which was a lovely thing to say, but it wasn't a lovely thing to grow up with. I went to a party and had my first drink, which helped squelch the underlying bipolar that I had. I had a feeling that I wasn't right. I didn't know what it was. I had great bouts of anger, and I had a lot of sadness. So I was manic depressed. It went on for a long time. Senior night, I had my first drink. I felt wonderful. I felt like I belonged. I was part of the group. People liked me. And I felt relaxed. I thought, I would like to feel like this all the time. When I was around people who drank, I was able to hide my alcoholic drinking. I could drink and be the party girl and come home and I could function. My children were very small, so I didn't drink during the week, but on weekends, I went to town. My husband really doesn't drink or didn't drink, and I don't think that he recognized, or maybe he was in denial, I don't think he recognized that I had the problem drinking. This went on for many, many years. I know that I self-medicated, and my drinking took over my life when my children grew up. After I got sober, I was able to function on a more normal level. I worked at my sobriety. I went to meetings every day. And after my sobriety really took hold, I realized that I still had demons. I realized that I was not functioning on a level that seemed normal. What's normal? I was told that I had bipolar and depression and anxiety. I wasn't really accepting that diagnosis, but it was explained to me that I drank to self-medicate. I had many, many, many low depressions. I was able to hide them. I was able to semi-function, but without alcohol, it was very, very hard for me. I finally crashed this past year. I could not hide it anymore. I was not functioning. I was in what they say, that big black hole. I realized that I needed to be in the hospital. So I was admitted to Doctor's Hospital in the Serenity Place unit where my medications were regulated. I felt very protected, and I learned about bipolar, and I learned about anxiety, and the medication helped. After 30 days there, where I learned coping skills, I learned meditation, I learned mental imagery, and I learned that my meds would help my symptoms. And I thought, this is good, I can do this. This is great. I came home, and 10 days later, I crashed again. I didn't want to live. I couldn't fight. There was no fight left. There's no cure. I'm going to be bipolar the rest of my life. I might have anxiety. I do have anxiety. I do have some depression. But the skills that I'm learning with the dialectical behavioral therapy, DBT, is helping me every day. There are 4 modules, and they teach me mainly to be mindful, interpersonal skills, emotional skills, and I'm working on it because I now have a way of living where I can blend my emotional mind and my reactive mind into a wise mind. There's so many people with mental illness who never get well, never have that opportunity to change their life. And it's an opportunity for me to stay well if I follow the program. And sometimes I look back and I say, all those things that happened made me the person I am now. And I'm happy to be the person I am now.